Hello everyone, and welcome back to another The Most Forbidden Love in the World video. Oh man, just woke up, so I'm feeling very well rested, so I shouldn't be stuttering that much or mumbling over my words in today's video, so let me not waste any more time and just get right into the game. And I keep doing that. Okay, let's load. Let's see. I'm back. I'm so tired. Oh damn, looks like there's a hole in my shoe. What should I do? I can't afford new ones at the moment. What's wrong, Miss Amagi? You were just looking at me? Yeah, she was kinda just staring at me. You'd think one would get tired of that after a whole week. Well, not especially. I managed to secure the goods from 2 providers and extend the deadline with another 8. Thank you. I think I'm feeling better now. I promise not to mind the details. I still have something to do. You can leave ahead of me. Oh, do you usually only work half a shift on Saturdays? In that case, I'm sorry for keeping you here. Bruh. Really? Then could it be that you only came in to work because I said I would? I'm sorry. I was planning to stay late to finish up some leftover work from yesterday, but it seemed like all I did was mess her up her day as a result. In retrospect, I did recall seeing very few employees during my visit today, and only a handful of occasions did I talk to an actual person in charge. I sometimes tend to forget things around me, and I've been getting that pointed out a lot lately. I suppose I still have a way to go. This is my first step in returning to society. It is exactly as you say. Well, I'm sorry. She's inviting me again. Could you just tell me where I should leave the key? Anyway, thanks for all you did today, Miss Amagi. And you don't need to wait for me from now on. I'm sorry for causing you all this trouble. Well then, time for the last spurt. I had 5 statements of delivery, 13 purchase orders, and 22 apology emails to take care of. I also had to update the proposal material. I wonder if I'll make it home by morning. Well, all I could do was take care of them one by one. Someone's cooking. Oh, it's her. What they're eating.
それご飯。炊き方が絶妙。全自動炊飯。洗い方も完璧。おかず食べようよ。姫おさんが作ったレバニラ。というわけで、さあどうぞ、とこちゃん。いただきます。
Well, looks like they're eating while I'm at Osamu's at work.
これは当然のことなんだけど、ニラはみんな同じ長さに合わせるの。あとレバーは血抜きをして下味をつけて。下味って何？
Oh no.
今度詳しく説明する。で、片栗粉まぶして最初にある程度炒めておいてから。めんどくさいわね結構。たかがレバニラのくせに生意気な。姫おさん。
姫お。
でもほら、ご飯と一緒に食べれば結構ごまかせるわよ。美味しいってこれ。もう。後付けでお醤油と塩コショウ。ほら、ずいぶんマシになったから。食べれるね、十分。どうだ、私だってやるときはやるんだぞ。そういうことにしとこうか。これが姫おさんの味ってことで。でもやっぱり日本のお米は美味しいな。向こうだと味付けの濃い料理ばっかりでね。住み始めて1週間でお米が恋しくなっちゃったわよ。そうだね、美味しいよね、ご飯。どうしたの？実はそんなにお口に合わなかった？そういうわけじゃない。そういうわけじゃないけど。とこちゃん？たださ、こんな美味しいもの全然食べられない人もいるんだなって。それって押し付けかもしれないんだけどね。それこそこっちの一方的な正義感みたいなもので。そういえば今朝なんかひどいこと言ったような気がするな。それは仕方ないわよ。あの人はトコちゃんに嘘をついてるのに、このアパートに潜り込んだんだから。嘘はついてなかった。ただ言わなかっただけだよ。必要なことを言わないのも立派な嘘よ。そうやって免罪符を持ってるように見える分、余計にたちの悪い嘘。そうは言ってもああいう性格だもんね。きっと本人の中ではいろいろ悩んでたんだと思う。ごめんね、姫おさん。リストラさんのことよく知らないのに変な噂話ばっかりで。知ってるわよ。生い立ち、学歴、性格、趣味、特技、全45ページ。
Damn, 45 pages?
なんでもない。さあ、食べよう食べよう。冷めちゃったらますますまずくなること受け合いだから。急いで食べようと。やっぱりあの男は排除した方が良さそう。
Oh no.
うわ、やっぱり血生臭い。
Oh no, poor Osamu. 2 a.m.? Huh. I glanced at the clock after I finally filled out the statements of delivery, the purchase orders, and got the number of remaining apology emails down to a mere 2. I already got drafts of the proposals prepared, so all I had to do was type them out in the word processor. I guess I was still looking at 2 more hours of work at least. I could feel exhaustion weighing down on me. A lengthy period of unemployment had left me completely out of shape. It was definitely not because I was getting old or anything. But tomorrow would be my first holiday since finding employment. I could sleep until noon with nary a worry weighing down on my soul. And there goes another email. Now all that remains... Eh? Miss Amagi? But why? Oh, she's in her casual clothes. The woman who had left for home 6 hours ago stood there like it was the most natural thing in the world. I almost started suspecting that the clock in our office was broken. She dumped a bag of groceries on the table with a carefree move. A few bottles of tea and a bunch of food stuff. I suspect she grabbed randomly off the shelf, slowly tumbled out of it. A sandwich and curry bread, please. It's more like I can't eat it. I unwrapped the sandwich and opened up a bottle of tea. It's only been a week, but I felt like I could lower my guard around her. We've been spending most of our days together. After all, besides, she was just the kind of person that didn't let you get too serious or formal around her.
何？
Thank you.
うん。
She seemed to be she seems to be as hold up. Unperturbed as always as she munched on a rice ball right in front of my face. Sorry, I had to look that up. She was one of the very few women I didn't feel uncomfortable around.
どこまで進んだ？
I only have to prepare the proposals for the clients and I've already finished the draft, so I'm almost done.
提案資料。ああ。
Miss Amagi suddenly made a sour face. Did she just get sand in her rice ball or something? I think your catalog was pretty good as is, but I felt like it could use a few tweaks. The best-selling goods section was kind of hard to understand. But sales is definitely not a field you should take lightly. I never noticed how hard you had to work until now. In my previous position, I was mostly responsible for listening to the complaints of our sales reps and quelling their anger. But now that our positions had been switched, I fully understood where they were coming from. Still, they would also make fun of accounting, saying I had it easy just having to play with calculators all day, which was not true at all. Grasping the hardships of other fields was not easy. Thank you very much. I guess it's finally time to finish up this baby.
もういいよ。
Eh?
新人さんってもうそう呼ぶのも失礼かな。今日は帰ろう。
Is she tearing up? Oh, don't mind me. I'm as new as one can be, and I'm almost done anyway, so...
今までの契約分の残務だったらともかく、新規取るための仕事なんてもう意味ないよ。
Eh? I swore not to mind the
日
details.
付変わったから、最初の1週間終わったから、ちょっと痛くて見てられないから。
Don't mind me. Hear no evil, see no
と
evil.
りあえず社長から聞いてることだけ客観的に。
It's... I wouldn't mind the details. I didn't need to know this.
実はさ、仕入れ先メーカーのうち最大手の
Stop right there! Oh, I ended up squeaking again. I'm sorry. I truly am sorry. You don't need to tell me the rest. Actually, it's only 26:00 on Saturday, so it's still working hours. Ms. Amage stared at me with exasperated eyes. Well, duh.
新人さん。
So I pay it no mind, even if other employees don't come, even if the president is absent, even if we keep getting complaint calls, I don't mind any of it. I mean, Ms. Amagi had already said something suggestive on our first day. In the way I understood it, this wasn't merely a slip of the tongue on her part. No, she gave enough hints to let me come to the conclusion on my own when I was ready. It's not completely over, right? And in response to her kind-hearted warning, I chose to act as if I had noticed nothing. Also, I could think of myself as a proper member of society just for a little while longer. So you could say things are still looking okay. In other words, there's a possibility I'll get a few months of work and pay, right?
かなり絶望的だけど、あるにはあるみたい。
Then that's more than enough for me. It took a while for that yeah to come out, and the words that followed were as depressing as they could be, but she still answered in an affirmative. And that was all I could hold on to for now. Please, let me dream for just a little while longer. So I could still smile alongside everyone else, so I wouldn't need to worry about debts, so I could afford eating Italian food. So I had enough time to find a way for Mitoko to forgive me, so that our odd neighbor would give up on her inexplicable schemes. And so that a certain other person, someone I would rather not discuss right now, would. All I wanted was for the dream to last a little while longer.
なら、
Eh?
手伝うよ。下書き貸して。
Oh, she's going to help? All I have to do is type them out and...
だからこそ、こっちの得意分野。きっと新人さんの倍の速さで仕上げるよ。
But I can't make a young woman stay so late.
送ってくれんでしょ。
Oh, I'm gonna see her home. Eh?
何？どう ま帰るのだって危険だと思わない？
Miss Amagi,
何？
I'm sorry. I'll leave the proposals to you.
お願いされた。
And it'd be nice if I could spend more time with this girl too. Hmm? Oh man, I have to rehydrate. Oh man, okay. Da da da.
で、何なの？
Huh?
これ。
Damn, it's already morning? The next day?
聞きたいよ。真鍮見舞い。
約束しただろ、日の坂の手料理お呼ばれに来るって。
その家庭
And why are they here too?
違うの、日の坂さん。私は一人で来るはずだったんだけど、なぜだか途中でこの子たちが。ほんと偶然。これも運命のおぼし飯かな。
Man, there is no coincidences here.
なあ、そんなことより上がってもいいか？俺散らかってても気にしないし。
上がるの？剛くんがトコちゃんのお部屋に？
Oh, I don't think they know about the 3 other tenants. Oh,
その1、
I wonder how that's gonna go
悪
off.
意を運命に置き換えないの。その2、誰があげるか。本当にごめんなさい。あなたの事情を考えたら、ここはみんなには帰ってもらうべきだったのに。先生。そうね。やっぱり日を改めた方がいいみたい。ね、みんな、今日のところは。いいよ、もう。みんな入って。どうせ隠し通せるはずもないから。日の坂さん。
Hmm?
ごめん。でも本当はこうなる前に一言相談欲しかったってのも本音。
Mm-mm-mm.
よーし、晴れてご両親にご挨拶っと。おっちゃましまーす。
Oh man.
やっぱりあげるんだ、剛くん。あげないって約束したばかりなのに。
Oh man, I feel bad for her.
それで日の坂さん、これ皆さんでどうぞ。パスタ？
Pasta?
壁の漆喰の乾麺とミートソースの缶詰。ちょうど駅前の整形今井で見つけたから。日の坂さん？なんでもない。まずは4号室に案内するね。吉宗さんの部屋。吉村の部屋じゃないの？ああ、そんな名字だったっけ？
Hmm? What's going on? Honey, honey, what? Hmm?
ねえ、あなた、起きて。もう、骨坊さんね。いくら日曜日だからって、目。ほら、目を覚ましなさい。も
Ah, good morning.
う、相変わらずのんきね。ほら、朝起きて一番にやることがあるでしょ。
Oh,
私の愛する旦那様の義務。
and what would that be? Sure, come over here, Asa. I must have had a dream. It vanished the moment I jumped up, but a certain someone's face still lingered in the back of my mind. And in a few seconds, even that painted, I was starting to forget who it was that I met and was talking to in my dream. I felt that faint traces of moisture around my eyes. Perhaps I was reliving a sad memory. Oh man, I was scared that was an H scene there for a sec. Oh man, glad it wasn't. I wonder what time it is.
10時25分。
Whoa, wait, it's Sunday. I guess I might as well not wake up today. I spent the last 6 days of my life working harder than ever before. At this point, I feel like I might as well hibernate until Christmas.
そうもいかないよ。お客さん来てるんだから。
Ooh. And it wasn't only work, but also what happened yesterday that I wished to. Oh, good night. It'd be nice to exchange tears for smiles the next time I awoke. Da da da. Eh? Eh? Da da da. It wasn't an issue of us being unable to keep the conversation going. We couldn't even start. But considering how we'd known each other in the past, it wasn't the most natural outcome.
久しぶり。
Yeah.
その元気にしてた？
Yeah, more or less. The woman before me, who no longer carried the Yoshimura name, kept stealing quick glances at my face. But it wouldn't be long until...
何を
Oh
一
my.
体どうしてこんなとこにいるのよ。もうこんなのってあり？
Should have seen this coming. I barely even took 3 minutes. It barely even took 3 minutes.
ごめんごめん。だって驚いた。
I've got nothing to say.
ごめんごめんね。怒ってるよね。顔も見たくないでしょ。嫌な神様もいるものよね。もう何度でも謝っちゃう。ほらこの通り。
My ex-wife continued to laugh, bowing her head as so far down it nearly hit my tatami floor. Well, I'm glad you're doing okay. You seem pretty cheerful these days. Are you enjoying your job? Asami?
まあね。毎日忙しいけど、すごく充実してるし。
As she raised her face, she wiped her nose with a very nostalgic gesture. Maybe a part of this was actually genuine.
おさむは少し痩せたかな。
Yeah, I've gone through a lot, to say the least. To an outside observer, our reunion might have looked odd, but it went exactly the way we expected it, with a relaxed
そ
conversation.
れでも相変わらず素敵よ。私が言うんだから間違いない。
Thanks. Considering my own disposition, there was no way we could have ended up fighting. I mean, 2 years ago, she was the only one who led me to chase after her childhood dream of being a teacher. Oh, so she's the one that left.
まあ、とりあえず今話せるのはこんなとこかな。隠しててごめん。でも実は昨日まで学校にも隠してたんだ。
Oh, they know the truth now?
さすがに話せなかった。
あ
だから勝手なお願いなんだけど、できれば今後も学校でこの話は。ごめんなさい、トコちゃん。なんでマツルが謝るの？だって私トコちゃんがそんな大変なことになってる時に映画とか待ち合わせとか抜け駆けとか自分のことばっかり。
She is so sweet.
言ってる意味よくわかんないけど、ありがとうマツル。でもね、本当に必要な時以外に謝っちゃダメだよ。ごめんね。だからでもさ、どこやっぱ私悔しいよ。リンコ告げ口すると思った？親友って自称だと思った？私のことそんなに信じられなかった？親友ってのは疑ってない。でも学校に言うかもってのはちょっと疑った。どこ？だってさ、私正しいことしてないもん。よくて賛否両論。本気で親友のためを思って学校に相談するって選択肢、自分でもありだと思うもん。だからさ、やっぱり言えないよ。ごめんね。本当に必要な時以外に謝るなよ。でないと情けない大人に育っちゃうぞ。ごめん。
よし決めた。俺プロになる。
Go pro on what?
とりあえず J リーグで名前売っといて、海外の金持ちクラブに移籍しまくって、日の坂を100億の豪邸に住まわせてやるからな。
Damn, he must really love her.
相変わらず何を言ってんだかこの単細胞は。県大会にすら出られないくせに。
Oh, poor Matsuri over here.
まあ気持ちだけはありがたく受け取っておくから。とりあえず励ましてくれてありがとね。
おお、俺の気持ちを受け入れてくれるんだな。うわー、どうしよう俺。まさかの彼氏になったって決まった瞬間からものすごい勢いで緊張してきた。
その緊張をほぐしてあげる目的で訂正するけど。
いや、もう何も聞きたくない。いや、聞こえない。今から俺の聴覚はお前の愛の言葉以外には反応しないから。
なんでこいつがモテるんだろう。うちの学校ってわけわかんない。とこちゃん やっぱりなんで
Matsuru, I mean not Matsuri.
そりゃまあこういうのがたくさんいるからじゃないそれじゃあ日野坂さんのお母さんは
Yeah, it's been almost 2 months since we last heard from her.
そんな
After that previous event, we promptly shifted the topic of conversation from ourselves to Minako and returned to our present positions. In other words, to Minako's homeroom teacher and a tenant who was concerned about his
懇
landlord.
談会の話を嫌がるからちょっとおかしいなとは思ってたけどでも普段とそんなに変わってなかった
Some people are just stronger than others. Asami wasn't the type to put off an important job due to private matters, and I needed a bit more time before I could have mustered the courage to discuss the two of
教
us.
師失格ね教え子のサインはまだ全然見抜けない
So, what's your plan? I'd like to know what you plan to do about Midako and her situation as her homeroom teacher. And I didn't change the subject just to evade it either. In a sense, it was lucky that Asami, of all people, turned out to be the school representative in our case. Oh my god. Let me rehydrate. Oh man, my throat. At the very least, I knew her enough to realize she was serious about being a mentor to these kids. She considered their future with utmost care and diligence.
難しい決断を迫るのね
I think I'm partly responsible for this. Perhaps I really did have nothing to do with her mother and then. But there was no denying that my presence was at least a part of what guided Midako to decide to protect this boarding house on her own.
まさか東萩森地区の学校でこういうケースがあるなんて思ってもみなかった
Indeed, it was probably not something that happened too often in well-off districts like
普
this.
通に考えればまずは日野坂さんの親戚を探して預かってもらうのよ
Midako wants to stay here.
でも保護者がいないんじゃ
Ooh, I'm already hit with another one. Don't know what to do. I'm gonna put it right here. Okay. I need to think very long and hard about this. I need to... Man, my throat. God damn, it's so stuffy. Alright. Oh my. I'll be her guardian. I'd like you to help us. This is a very tricky decision right here. I mean, I don't mind being Midoko's guardian, but asking Asami to help? Asami could cover for us. And, well, I mean, it's still... I think it just results to the same thing. I just think if we go with the second option, Asami's going to be more involved in the story compared to the first option. I'm thinking. I think I'm gonna go with the second option here. I have a favor to ask of you.
あなたがこ
Yes, from you, Asami. Asami's eye wavered slightly. Not only did I show up in her life out of nowhere, I started asking for favors. She must have felt like she accidentally opened a box full of curses and bad luck. I want you to give her more time.
そういうことね
She seemed more surprised by the fact that I was asking for her help than by the actual contents of my request. She has permission from the school to deliver newspapers. She no longer is working any other job, nor do I plan to let her. Her living expenses can be covered by the rent from this place. It was almost dizzying how many things I ended up having Asami buy. I listed them off quickly in an attempt to mask my uncertainty. And when it comes to discipline and education beyond school subjects, well, she doesn't really need them, does she? She's already more respectable than I am. If anything, she should have learned how to be more egotistical. Without her, I believe the terrace house Hinosaka will fall apart.
それは間違いないでしょうね大きめの地震一つでもそうなりそうだけど
but Mitoko wants to watch over this house and wait for her mother here. So please, could you turn a blind eye to her actions for just a little while longer? I mean, you're her homeroom teacher, right?
担任だからこそ日野坂さんを安全に保護しなくちゃならないって義務もあるんだけど。
Well, that is, me and the other tenants are taking care of that. Although, if anything, I felt it was rather she's who was looking after me.
それにしても今さらおさむに頭を下げられることになるなんて。
It's fairness. I never expected to be bowing my head to herself. My head to her myself. Not even in my wildest dreams. Now we're back here.
そろそろ1時間か。長いな。
4号室だっけ。今あの二人どんな話してるのかな。怒鳴り声とか泣き声とか聞こえてこないし、そんなに悪い雰囲気じゃなさそうだけどね。どこ？どこってば。ごめん、お茶おかわり。お茶菓子はもう打ち止めだけど。いや、私はいらないけど。
あ、俺おかわり。このお茶すっげえうまい。
半年前の特売の日にまとめ買いしてきたお得用パックなんだけど。
ってことは日野坂が入れてくれたからってことだな。やっぱお前いい奥さんになるって。俺が保証するつい。
はいどうぞ。
照れるか喜ぶか泣くかしてくれとまでは言わないけど、せめて怒るぐらいは。
Matsuru's face, bro. Every time he mentions something about her being a great wife or confessing his love for her, I love how her face just automatically reacts to it.
難儀な性格だね。次は私が入れるから。それにしても先生たち長話だね。やっぱり気になるな。別に全然。そうなんだ。だったらこっち向いて話せっての。でもびっくりした。河野先生が結婚してただけじゃなくて離婚までしてたなんて。まあ先生たちってそういうことあんまり言わないからね。 PTA に知られたらみんな大喜びだろうし。他の先生は知ってたのかな、職員室でも人気あったみたいなんだけどな。どうなんだろうね。学園長や教頭とかは知ってると思うけど。でもやっぱりちょっとショックかな。担任が河野先生って決まった時には嬉しかったんだけど。先生だって一人の人間だもん。私は別に何とも思わないな。それに今じゃバツイチって逆にかっこいいイメージあるし。
先生は何も悪くない。そんなのは男の方が悪いに決まってる。
へえ、あんたも河野の味方なんだ。
っていうか男の方が許せないだけだ。一度は好きになった女をボロ雑巾みたいに捨てるとかなんだよそれ。
Why is he even talking,
俺は
bro?
絶対に
He
捨
don't
てた
even
りしない
know.
からな、日野坂。
He don't even know, bro. He don't even know the situation. He's already talking mad shit.
捨てるんじゃなくて捨てられた場合はどうするの？
俺は一度好きになってくれた女に見捨てられるような見かけ倒しの男じゃないの。
どっちなんだろうね。別れ話を切り出したのって。結局はそこに行き着くわけか。やっぱり気になるよ。あんたもしつこいわね。ねえねえ、もしかしたらさ、逆にいい雰囲気になってたりして。
一度別れたのにが？
お互い再婚してるわけじゃないし、焼けぼっくいに火がつく可能性もなきにしもあらず。その場合、トコちゃんが2人を巡り合わせたキューピッドってことになるのかな。
俺なら許さないけどな。そんな情けない男はこっちから願い下げだ。
Oh my, he is talking mad shit. Like, bro, hop off.
だからなんであんたはさっきから女の視点でばっかりものを言うのよ。
だってどう考えても旦那の方が悪いだろ。俺そういううじうじしたやつ我慢できない。
会ったこともないくせに。
ゴールハンターウルフと恐れられたこの俺が一発きついのをお見舞いしてやるぜ。
Goal Hunter Wolf.
とても狙ってるのがゴールだけとは思えないニックネームね。危ないよ、剛くん。相手の人を一度だけ見たんだけど、大人だしすっごく背が高いし。確かに背は高かったね。
特に対してはえらく腰が低そうだったけど。
やめときなって。勝負にならないから。そんなに強いの？もしかして空手とかボクシングとかやってたりする？
ふん、相手にとって不足はない。
不足してるから。主にカルシウムとか。
Calcium.
切れやすいのか？
どちらかというと折れやすいと思う。ちょっと力を込めたらポッキリ。
あ、いや、それってさ。
そういえばさ、今日本当に静かだね。去年来た時はアパートの人たちが次から次へと顔出してきたの。
覚えてる。なんかいろんなゲーム持ってきてくれたよね。
いい天気の日曜日だし、出かけてんだろ？引きこもりじゃあるまいし。
忘れてた。
どこ
What she forgot? We're back here now. I wouldn't phrase it like that. Well, I guess it's true. In the end, we couldn't decide on Mitako's fate in a mere hour. Asami just said she'd see how Mitako did at school for a few days before considering it. I guess I had no choice but to leave everything to the school at this point. And so, after discussing someone else for a while, we finally felt like shifting the subject back to ourselves. After that, words started spelling out one after another. Our party might have been something better left forgotten, but at the same time, a certain air of nostalgia still lingered about us. We both wanted to know what the other had done since our separation, and before long, we inventably began to brag about our misfortunes. Still, all Asami complained about were essentially positive things that came with the responsibility of being a teacher and the difficulties the profession entailed. Compared to someone like me, who had lost everything in a heartbeat, her problems seemed almost inventable. It was now my turn to speak and introduce her to the story that would make any listener shiver, a modern tragedy through and through.
一体どうしちゃったのよ、おさむ。私と暮らしてた時は忙しいながらも充実した人生を送ってたと思ったんだけどな。
Indeed, there used to be a time when I could say things like, I earn more money than I have time to spend, with a straight face. It might have been her turn to say that this time though. Maybe it's because Lady Luck has abandoned me for good.
そういうこと言えるようになったんだ。進歩したわね。ちょっと言動が見た目に追いついてきたかな。
My luck took such a turn after our separation that I might as well have met the line literally.
そっかそっか。ま、不幸の連続はともかく。
Really? I wondered exactly which part of my story could cause a person to feel relieved.
おさむもちゃんと次の恋をしてるんだなって。
A room that had suddenly turned half empty is unbalanced state, creating a void far deeper than completely emptiness ever could. At the time, I felt like I could never love another woman again. But wounds would heal and pain would wane. You'll still get hungry even if you lost your stomach.
だから2年なのね。
Yeah,
そっか。
that's right. 2 long years have passed, and the passing of that time had just as big an effect on Asami as it did on me. Her looks have not changed much though. If anything, she seemed to have grown even more beautiful in contrast to our university days. And now, within this woman existed 2 years of her life that had nothing to do with me. So how about you, Asami?
何が？
You haven't remarried or anything. Phew, I managed to squeeze that out with no weird mishaps. I was getting better at this.
河野を名乗ってる以上、その確率は相当低いと思わない？
But I hear it's becoming popular to use your old surname at work.
今は公私ともども河野よ。それ以上でもそれ以下でもない。
Yeah, I see. That's great.
よかっ
No, I mean, was it great? Was it really great that the woman who left me had yet to find another man?
た。おさむ。
ん？
安永君、 ご隠居、熊崎さん、隠れてないで出てきなさい。
Why is she mad? And what was she about to say? I...
ほら、出てこい。3号室で息を潜めて盗み聞きしてるのは分かってるんだからね。
Huh? あ、
盗み聞きとは穏やかじゃないね、若尾屋さん。あたしはクマさんと一曲さしてただけですよ。ハッさんの部屋にいる必然性とか野暮なことはきっこなしだよ。
they're still here.
自分の部屋で寝てて何が悪いのよ。
お前は寝るときに壁にコップを伏せる癖があるのか？
ああ、裏切り者。
Oh man, my throat. My poor throat. Oh, are we heading to work? Yep.
おはよう。
Ah, good morning. At the same time as always, and I mean it, she always arrived right before we opened for business. Ms. Amagi entered the office.
たるい。
I appreciate your help. We've been working together for 3 weeks now, but in the time I don't think I've ever seen her in high spirits, not once. It was as though she suffered from low blood pressure her whole life.
相変わらず早いね、新人さん。今日は何時に来たわけ？
I was just a couple minutes early, hardly a big deal. About 100 minutes to tell the truth.
で、夕べは何時までやってたわけ？
I didn't stay that long. Ms. Amagi considered me with obviously doubtful eyes. Do you have to come that close? She peeped into my eyes, her face only a few centimeters away from mine. I've always found her pretty unreserved, but I got the feeling she was growing even bolder with me as of late.
目が赤い。ついでに腫れぼったい。ひげの反り残しが目立つ。
What are you trying to say?
嘘つき。
Don't blow air into my ear.
敏感なんだ。
That's not the issue here.
私の見立てだと、夕べは午前2時ってとこかな。
I didn't say that. I didn't stay for that long. If one subtracted the time I wasted by accidentally falling asleep.
いい加減にしないと体壊すよ。
It's alright. I'm tougher than I look.
そうは言ってもさ、先週は土日も出てたよね。
Well, I had another reason to want to stay outside. The boarding house hasn't exactly been the most welcoming of places lately. And I'm finally starting to get used to my work.
誰にも教わってないのにね。
Oh, come on. I've learned plenty from our clients. At first, they were giving me exasperated looks, but they soon made peace with the fact I was that kind of person. I've grown used to playing the role of a mediator, or mediator? I don't even know. Facilitating cooperation over conflict while squeezing out vital information from the compliments of others, I think. Was it? What? No. What was that? Complaints of others. Compliments. Complaints. I don't know what I'm on about. Man. I wish I could utilize that skill better in my personal life.
本当によくやるわね。
I mean, it's gonna come this weekend, right?
何が？
I know you're just playing with me now.
ちょっと間が空きすぎた？
The 25th of this month. It will mark my first non-paid time salary in 15 months.
この分なら何とかなりそうかな。今月は。よかったね、新人さん。
Alright, let's get cracking then. Time for another day of hard work. But first, I had to repeat my mantra about not minding the details 5 more times. Ms. Amagi kept repeating all those unsettling things, but she was still coming to the office every day. Even the president began to call and leave us messages. Things were starting to improve. Even the complaint calls decreased in numbers over the past few days. I might even have time to take a day off next weekend. Oh, anyway, I'll go make another few
なるべく早く
visits.
帰ってきてよ。一人しかいないオフィスの虚しいこと。毎日休日出勤してるみたいでさ。
I'll do what I can. Anyway, I'll be on my... Oh,
いや
I got caught. Oh,
久しぶり。
oh, he's back. President?
申し訳ない。この通りだ。
Huh? What's he sorry for?
この半月なんとか続けていくことはできないかといろいろなつてを当たってみたんだがやはり極東危機からの入金が途絶えたのが痛かった。あそこはうちの商品の6割を占めていて。
新人さん
え
ごめん、ぬか喜びさせちゃってタイミング悪かったね。
もう少し他のメーカーの取り扱いを増やしておけば。本当に申し訳ないことをした。
The president's words would enter through my left ear and leave through the right. Well, if you were to summarize the situation with one term, chain reaction bankruptcy, I was now listening to an explanation of the practical details of this very phenomenon. Fuun Aiuchi was a small establishment trading in office goods. We were merely the seller and, as such, had to rely on the manufacturing companies to supply us with products. Our main suppliers turned out to be a company known as East Devices. They seem to have been struggling with significant drops in sales lately, which eventually led to their bankruptcy at the beginning of May. I was hired around the same time. Poor luck wouldn't even begin to describe it. It seemed almost like everything I was involved with would come crashing down. Oh wait. The company shutting down?
おじさん
Her uncle? The four employees of Fuun Aiuchi were naturally frightened once the president broke the news to them. However, he would not abandon them. Despite knowing he was digging the grave of his own company, he used his own connections to find everyone new jobs and even paid proper retirement bonuses, guaranteeing their futures.
でも心配しなくていいから。かやちゃんの再就職先ももう見つけてある。
Morishima?
島会計事務所は覚えてるかな。
The last employee he had yet to take care of was his own niece, Amagi Kaya. I see. So that's why she stayed behind for so long. Indeed, despite her outwardly callous attitude, she was a thoroughly kind, perhaps even somewhat naive
あそ
person.
この事務員がちょうど先月寿退社したそうでね。渡りに船と言ってしまうのもなんだが、森島先生大変困ってらっしゃってね。
And so, the ending point of this plot thread was yet another small-scale tragedy of the modern age. The disillusion of the company with only 5
わずか
employees.
だけど退職金と今月の給料も支払うよ。大丈夫。社員への報酬は優先されるからね。
He looks fairly happy for a very sad situations going on right now.
吉村くんだったね。君にもすまないことをした。私にもう少し力があれば。
No, I imagine it is you who has it the toughest, sir. I'm sorry for not being able to help you where it counted. At this point, no sane company president would bother wasting resources on employees still in his trial
い
period.
や、よく頑張ってくれた。かやちゃんからも聞いてるよ。君があと1年早く来てくれればな。
Still, I do believe I'm in your debt. Oh, right, I shouldn't apologize too much. I was so confused I couldn't even tell who was supposed to be apologizing at the
そ
moment.
れじゃあ、私は今から弁護士と会う約束があるので。かやちゃん、退職金は今日中に用意しておくから、夜にでもうちに取りに来てくれ。
Well, I'm jobless again. Well, Osamu's jobless again, not me. Oh my. Indeed it is. Best of luck, sir. Still, I had to bow my head and say goodbye to the proper way.
新人さんのお給料は
Eh? I was slightly faster to react than the president.
半月以上土日も通い詰めて自分のせいでもないのに謝って一人で何とかしようって靴が擦り切れるくらい外回りして、
She's talking
ほ
up for
とんど
me.
寝ないで頑張った
いや、それは。
Wait, what are you doing? It's the president who has it the toughest right now. The one who suddenly lashed out at the grieving president was Miss Amagi, who had both her retirement bonus and salary guaranteed.
その彼は就業期間が1ヶ月に満たないし、準社員だし研修中のような。
Is she about to snap? The president, right? I mostly just studied. I barely did any work at all.
なんでそんなに諦めがいいのよ。だいたい社長がなんで新人さんを採用したのか分かってる？
The real
かや
reason.
ちゃん、それは。
この人はね、あなたのことを手のいい。
He only used you as convenient. Miss Amagi! It's alright. I'm fine. Sorry for taking your time, sir. And good luck. Welp. Unfortunately, everyone, that's a good stopping point for today's video because I have to get ready for work. Oh man. But yeah. Oh man. I did not expect that to happen. I did not expect for the company to shut down. Oh man. But yeah, I don't got much to say, but I can't wait for next week to see what happens. But yeah, if you like today's video, don't forget to drop a like. If you have any comments or suggestions, comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to be notified when I drop the most forbidden love in the world video, or Amagami. My bad. I'm having a hard time speaking today again. I don't know why. My throat's stuffy at the moment. But yeah, as always, everyone, thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye, everyone. Oh.